Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things. I'm coming to you from the Northeast on this evening. Sorry, I've got to adjust this camera. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to stop by and just do a floss tube. And since last time you saw me, if you saw my first video where I showed my face, my hair was longer. I was actually able to get my hair cut. Sorry, I was trying to adjust something on the floor. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see in the background, it's not a bright sunny day. It's the early evening. It's about 5:30 in the evening, and I hardly ever recorded this time of night, but wanted to come on and make this video for you. You will see this on Monday. This is, like I said, going to be a floss tube, and it's not going to be very long because I just haven't had much time to stitch on too much. But I did want to show you what I accomplished for the last 2 months, actually, because I didn't get a chance to do anything for, this is November 1st already. Happy November. So let's see, this is to show you what I accomplished between August and September. So let me grab my stuff here and turn around and grab some. Got a nice little pile here. And since we just had Halloween, I just wanted to show you this. This is the picture. Hopefully you can, there it is. This is the picture. This is from VIP Cross Stitch. And I'm enjoying this a lot. I believe this is VIP. I should have written this down. But yes, this is from VIP Cross Stitch. And there's some of the pattern. And this is what, I've got a thread hanging here. I put my needle on here. And this is how much I've accomplished. And let me put this behind, maybe you can see it better. There we go, that's better. But that's how much I've got accomplished there. And I think it's pretty cute. I did a little bit up there. I don't stick always in one spot. I just like to, if I'm running out of thread, I look for someplace else to finish up my thread. So that's pretty cute, isn't it? I really enjoy doing Halloween stuff. I love the colors. So that's that one. And this one, I've been working on for quite a while actually. If you're new here, I thank you for dropping by, and I hope you'll, I'm sorry, I'm chuckling at myself because I don't usually do this, show my face, but I'm trying to look straight ahead, and I look at the camera and I reflect on some of the people I see who tape, face to face like this, and their eyes are off to the side and things like that because the camera's off to the side. But I'm just trying to be direct here, and if I'm moving around, that's because I'm trying to adjust the camera, obviously. So sorry about that. But if you're new, thanks for dropping by. I hope you'll like, subscribe, comment, and come back and hit that notification bell so you know when I put up a new video. And if you're returning, thank you very much. All my stitchy peeps, I appreciate you dropping by to see my craziness. But let me just show you, my second one that like I said, I've been working on for quite a while. I pick it up and I put it down and I work on something new. But this is my, what am I calling it? This is my, well, it says sloth at the top. I didn't tell you. The other one is 85 wide by 202 high, my Halloween one. This one is, it doesn't say, it's 210 by 280. This one has 67 colors. This is my sloth. Then, like I said, I've been working on it for quite a while. Let me back up a little bit. She's almost done. I just, like I said, I think she's so pretty with all those colors. You can't even tell that it's not finished by looking at it, really, at least from what I see in front of me on the camera. but she has a bit to go. But I'm pretty proud of her because this is really my one of my first stitches since I started cross stitching again. So, but like I said, she's coming along. Alrighty, so that's her. Let me put this back in the, I've got this nice storage bag that I keep her in so she doesn't get wet. Because obviously I'm not done with her, I'm not ready to wash her. Alright, and you've seen this one before. I've done a stitch along with this one several times. Just because she's easy, I say easy, but I haven't picked her up in a while either because I'm trying to do other things and work. So, and this one's almost done also. This is my Bunny and Narcissus. This is from Painting Fairy, I believe. I didn't write it on there, and I should have, again. Somebody told me this is a Joy Sunday, but I didn't get it from Joy Sunday. I didn't order it anyplace. This was a freebie that Painting Fairy sent me. So, isn't she cute? I just think it's so cute, and I just have, let me see, I don't have much left to do. I've got a little bit on her face, like right around in there. I don't know if you can even see that, but around her eyes, I've got that to do, and some in her ear. I think that's about it. And some on the flower. I just need to finish this. Maybe I'll set this aside and finish it tonight. And then I'll have a finish. I love finishes. I don't know about you, but what do you think about finishes? I know they make me feel accomplished when I finish them. That makes sense. Now let me just get this put away. I didn't tell you any more about her, sorry. I've been out. My daughter and I took my granddaughter to the airport today. She flew back to Kentucky to live with her mother, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. I've mentioned her before, but anyway, she flew back, so we dropped her off at the airport at, like, I don't know, 10:30 or something like that. 10:30, 11 maybe. And then we went to a fiber fair. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute or so. So this one, my bunny, she is a 105 by 130. She has 29 colors and 2 back stitches. And as you can see right there, there's the colors. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I know I'm digressing, but I tend to ramble, obviously, and forget some of the stuff I should tell you. I did not have, I didn't have any trouble with the threads on this, even though they're not it's just regular cotton thread, not the Egyptian cotton thread, but it was I really enjoyed doing this one. Even though, you know, the bunny colors are kind of dull. They're just neutral colors, and I like to do more of bright colors. But as you can see, her face came out pretty good, I think. What do you think? I know I just said this, but I think she's a cutie. And also, I think I started doing, I have to finish actually, there's back stitching. Let me get out the pattern so you can see it. You can't see it on the canvas, but you'll be able to see it on here, and I'm not showing all the patterns, so it won't matter. But you can see the back stitching around her bow tie. I have to finish that yet. But I did all this back stitching up here. I didn't do her eyebrow, I don't think. I'll have to look. Did I do her eyebrow? No, I didn't do her eyebrow yet. So that and just a few other places I have to finish. And then she'll be done, and I can wash her. And I have a couple more downstairs on my table that they're waiting to be washed. So when they're washed, I'll show you those. So I'm going to put this away. But yeah, we dropped her off at the airport, and then we went to a fiber festival in Springfield, Massachusetts, which I live in northern Connecticut, and Massachusetts is like maybe 15 minutes north of me. So we went to this fiber festival and spent 4 hours walking around looking at all this yarn, and it's a sheep and wool festival, and they had llamas there and sheep. Well, that goes there. And I've got some pictures I'll put up to show you a few pictures. I'll put up, you know, on the screen in the middle or someplace there so you can see them. See, and if you're, you know, if you like to knit or crochet or whatever, or spin or weave, you'll enjoy seeing a few pictures from there. All right, so the next one is from Dream Stitch. I've not worked much on this. There's no name on here, but it is from Dream Stitch. This one has 31 colors. It only has 2 blended colors. It's hard to see because my my phone holder is in the middle. That's why I'm looking to the side. Excuse me. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 half stitches and 4 back stitches. Here's some of the pattern right here. And of course, I love the sea, love the ocean. I'll show you this real quick. Look, you'll see all the back stitching on this that I have to do. And when I bought it, I just saw the design. I didn't think about looking at, you know, what kind of stitching it had on it. So, but it's a pretty picture and I like it, and I will do the back stitching just because, you know, that's part of the pattern. So, but let me show you the canvas. I don't even remember how much I have done on it. I know I think I started it anyway, and I may not have. Here's my other one. Okay, I've got a couple more I want to show you. Yes, I did start this. And this is a, yeah, it doesn't say it on, this is a 182 by 142 high, 31 colors. Yeah, I barely started this one. You can, this is, and it has their logo and information on the top. So if you read Chinese, you're in luck. But the only part that I've gotten done on this is right here, that big long line there, and in through here. I still have my needle in there. Need to work on this, but I'm enjoying my Halloween one so much. So, but that's all I've gotten done on that one. Can you, is that, let me put this behind. There you go. Can you see that better? That's what I've gotten done. But yeah, I really like the picture, so hard to find the time when life gets in the way, right? All right, let me just show you the colors real quick. They're a mess. See how messy? They're all messed up together, but that's okay. It all comes out in the wash eventually. And VIP, oh, this is Dream Stitch. Keep these guys straight. Dream Stitch puts the numbers on the numerical, listen to me, it's been a long day. They puts the numbers on the cards. This is just a cardboard. And as you can see, the beautiful colors. I don't know if you can. Beautiful sea colors right there. Whereas like Painting Fairy and One-to-One Stitch put them on the plastic cards. I mean, and this is fine, you know. And there's one on this one. There's a blended color on this one. And there's a blended one right here. The purplish, purple lavender one. Oh, that's pretty. But look at all that yellow sand color. And, oh, there's a blended one over here. No. They're just hanging together. They look blended. But yeah, this will be fun. I love all the stitches I bought, obviously. You know, you buy what you like. So, combing it out. But yeah, we saw there's sheep and llamas and rabbits, Angora rabbits. I don't know if you've ever seen Angora rabbits, but they're, they're literally pretty hairy. But they're so cute. Because there were Angora socks, or Angora sweaters anyway. I can remember when I was a kid, my mom, it was a big thing to have an Angora sweater. And they had socks from llama fur, and all sorts of neat stuff. My daughter bought several skeins of yarn. I did not buy any yarn this year, as I'm not a knitter, but I do have yarn because I am making trying to knit a blanket. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big knitter. When I was a kid, my mom was a knitter, and she used to knit all the time. She used to make us sweaters and mittens and stuff like that. She taught me how to knit, and I made one mitten, and I said, that's it. I just couldn't make another one, because I did not enjoy it. But my daughter loves to knit, and she does all sorts of stuff. So she's kind of, I go with her to the fiber festivals and to look at all the really pretty hand-dyed yarn, and it's just gorgeous. So I have bought yarn, and I'm trying to make a blanket, but I think I'm gonna pull it out because it's just because I'm a beginner. It's my rows are uneven. Like, I started out with 50 stitches, and part of it has more than that, and it doesn't look good, so I may take it out. All right, so this next stitch that I'm working on is from 1-to-1 Stitch, which I love. I like them. They're my second favorite next to Painting Fairy. But all their kits, all their canvases are made by Painting Fairy. So their symbols and everything is just as good. They use Egyptian cotton, just like from Painting Fairy. And they're just it's a joy to work on these. So the difference, and I've said this before, I just did a 1-to-1 Stitch unboxing, and the difference between 1-to-1 Stitch and Painting Fairy is that 1-to-1 Stitch has licensed stitches. So if that's important to you, then that's a great place to do your stitch shopping, your stamped cross stitch. And they do have, don't hold me to this, I know they have Ada cloth, so you can do counted cross stitch. So this is one of the licensed pieces. And this is from Love Cross. It's called Island of Peace. It is a 78 by 210. And I'm working on it upside down. I started up here. Don't ask me why. I just felt like it. This one has 35 colors. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 half stitches and 6 back stitches, as you can see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 blended stitches, and you can see some of the back stitching on there. And another good, along with having fabulous symbols on the canvas, which I'll show you in a second, they also have the pattern matches the canvas. So you don't have to worry about searching, you don't have to look at two symbol charts to, you know, choose the right thread. The one, my sloth one, is like that. It's got 2 charts, so you don't have to worry about it. And let's see, what else do I want to tell you besides showing you the canvas. All right, this is the full piece, and again, it's serged around the edges. Is that upside down? Nope. 73 by 200. So I'm working, where am I working? I'm working up here, but I have it like this, that I'm working. So I fold it in half like that. So I'm working on that. And here are the beautiful colors. And I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of half stitch, so I'm hoping that it'll go quick. But I don't know if it will with the back stitching, but there's not too much back stitching. So here are the colors. Nice beachy colors. I like that. That and Halloween-y colors I like. So what do you think of that? That'll get me through probably the next year, although I have many others here I have to work on. Let's see. I didn't work on that. All right. Well, that's what I've gotten done here. I actually worked on a little bit, and I did a stitch along. I actually worked a little bit on this one, very little, but in this one, let me look. I don't remember. She's over to my side here. I'll look at her. This one has 129 colors, and I know you've seen that before. There's like 9 of this series. It's called Tarot of the Woodland, from Painting Fairy. And let me grab her stuff here, and you'll see how big this is. I'll back up so you can see most of it. This is 300 by 400, and I actually have this on one of Painting Fairy's frames. It's like a Q-snap. They don't call it that, but it's a Q-snap. But I've only worked on this part up here. So actually I'm going to do a video of a stitch along with her. So look for that. But yeah, she's pretty. Let me fold her up here. She's a big one. I have a few really big ones from Painting Fairy, and a few from One-to-One Stitch too. So let me see. Many blended colors on this one. Let's see. Full stitch goes to, there isn't any back stitch on this. So 1 through 56 is all one single color, and 57 to 129 are blended colors. But it's all full stitch. And here's some of it, some of the pattern. Can you see that? Okay. But yeah, I mean, the paper pattern is just as clear. I mean, between the symbols on the Aida cloth and the symbols on the paper, I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't make a mistake of what color to use. It's just, this is all the all the thread. I'm not going to show you individually because I've shown this already, but look at it all. It's all bunched up there. But it's just beautiful. I just love all these colors, even though they're all tangled up here. I like to keep them neat. I know, who is it? The One-to-One Stitch has a new I don't know what they call it. It's a plastic holder for all your threads. So if you're interested in painting fairy or one-to-one stitch, VIP cross stitch, I have affiliate codes for all of them and links. I'll put them all in the description. I do make a small commission, which would be great because then I can buy some stitches and show them to you. And that would be great. I would appreciate it. So keep that in mind, if you will. If you're looking for a Christmas stitch or any season stitch or anything, I mean, you can find all of it on one-to-one stitch or painting fairy or VIP cross stitch even. I want to do something new on my channel. It's just a little tidbit of something. But when we were at the fair today, because it's New England area, they like maple products. And I did a video back when we went to the Big E, Eastern States Fair, and showed some state goodies that they like. And one of them, like Vermont, loves maple syrup and maple products. And not that this was in Vermont. Like I said, it was in Massachusetts. But I thought I'd start sharing some snacks. So this is called Maple Walnuts. This was made by Just a Mere Tree Farm. The ingredients are 100% pure maple and walnuts. And I'll tell you what, I just noticed it says keep out of direct sunlight. And that company's in Worthington, Massachusetts. If you want to look them up, I know a lot of people that watch are not in New England, but this is really yummy. I tried it today. And let me just show you a piece of the nugget here. This is what it looks like. It's got maple syrup on it. And it is yummy. Let me tell you. There I go looking weird at the camera. But yeah, these are really good. And walnuts are really healthy for us. And I can't tell you how because I didn't look it up. But I told my daughter that they're really healthy for us. And she asked me why. And I couldn't remember. But I just thought I'd start sharing some snacks. So if you're interested in this, check it out. And I'm sure you can get some on Amazon or whatever, But these are pure, this is real maple syrup on here. And it's really yummy. So if you like walnuts and you like maple syrup, there you go. There's a good healthy snack for you. So I think that's all I have for you today. Oh, wait, I want to show you something. My plans for November, I'm hoping anyway. Life gets in the way, work gets in the way. I have this bag that I keep some of my stitches in. I have several spots I keep my stitches in. I'm going to buy some big plastic bins to put my stitches in because I have like 3 different companies that I get stitches from that I stitch for, and I want to be sure to keep them separated so I don't, say, hey, say the wrong thing. Anyway, this is one that I want to do, start working on in November, this month, just because Christmas is coming, as we all know. Oh, hey, I hope everybody set their clocks back because I'm recording this actually on Saturday, and I forgot all about it until somebody said something at the fair today. It's like, oh, that's right. Spring ahead, fall back. So we get an extra hour of sleep tonight. Isn't that nice? So I can always use that. So this is my Christmas stitch I want to work on. Isn't that cute? Merry Christmas. So I'm going to start working on that. I'm going to try to finish up a couple of the ones I showed you. This one, let me pull this out here. And I don't remember where. I think I just got this off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure. This one has 19 colors, full stitch, and only 2 back stitches. See that right there. And here's part of the pattern. And I mean, it's a little one. This is actually, what did I say it was? 210. I didn't. It's 218 by 75. Oh, there it is. That won't take me long. And what else do I want to tell you? It didn't bleed on the back. That's nice, because this is a budget-friendly one. But look how cute that is. I might have to start that tonight. But I'm so enjoying working on my Halloween one, because it's so easy. There's a lot of half stitches on it, and it's just fun. And that's what crafting is supposed to be. But I think I might, you know, same with diamond painting. How many whips do you have? You know, how many whips do you want to have? So this is, let me show you the colors, the Christmassy colors, obviously. And it comes with 2 needles. But there's the colors, the Christmassy colors. There's even a purple in there. But yeah, isn't that cute? I love those. I love all colors, so. But yeah, it's just on a regular card with the numbers on it. So, and the canvas looks good. The symbols, I didn't look too much at that actually. But look at this. The symbols are pretty clear on that. What do you think? Too close, sorry. It's hard for me to tell from this angle. But yeah, they look pretty good. I think it'll be easy to, it looks easy to read from here. So, what do you think? I think I really enjoyed making this video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to do this last month, but like I said, my hours at work, I told her when I interviewed her that I'd work anytime, and like the other night I worked, well, that was yesterday, I worked 1 to 8, and tomorrow I work 3 to 9, and my hours are very sporadic. And that's what I asked for, I guess, but whatever. So I really, when I have to work like that, I don't have much time before I go to work. Although, you know, I say I work 3 to 9, but if I get up and do stuff, then I will not make it mentally, because I'll be tired for the 6 hours that I have to work. Oh, and physically, I'll just be plain old tired because I'm older, and you know, I don't have as much energy as I used to, unfortunately. So with this one, my Merry Christmas one, I didn't show you. The instructions are on the back. So, which is good for people, for newbies who aren't familiar with cross stitching. And that is a 14 count. I didn't tell you that. These are all 14 counts. That's, I only think I have a couple 11 counts just because I wanted to have it easier on my eyes, but you know. So let me know what you think, and tell me what you think about the snacks. So I think that's a good idea. I'm just going to bring a new snack every time I'm on, just because I'm a big snacker. Sorry for being so close to the camera, but oh, you know, crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm a big snacker, so I thought, well, let's try this, see what happens. So let me know if you enjoy hearing about different snacks, because my snacking continues, even though it shouldn't, but I'm doing it. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by and taking time out of your life to listen to my jibber jabber and see what I've done. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.